This segment is being sponsored by Mowing and More, proudly serving Wilson County for over 15 years. Give them a call for all of your lawn care, landscaping, and irrigation needs.
All right, this week's recipe of the week is being sponsored by who?
Courtney's Restaurant and Catering right there in Mount Juliet, Tennessee.
See, I had to throw something in on you.
You tried to get me, but you didn't.
Where's it located?
4066B North Mount Juliet Road, right there in the beautiful city between the lakes. And what
I was wondering if you ever listened to me.
Hey, you know, I pay attention once in a while, but so, go down there and see our friend Tom Courtney and all his folks.
He's in the house, man.
He's in the house tonight. You're going to do one of his. He does do. He's going to do some catering for me on Sunday, as a matter of fact. So.
Yeah, I got that email.
He sure
today.
does. Yeah, I hit him with that this
Tom,
morning.
what have you got now from Courtney's restaurant?
Well, tonight I've got the simple recipe of our chicken pot pie. Our chicken pot pie is a best seller for us on Fridays and Mondays.
Fridays and Mondays?
Yes, sir. And what we do, we cook a lot of fried chicken every day, except for Saturday.
Yeah, y'all rib Saturday.
Yeah, we do ribs on Saturday. We do ribs and catfish.
That's right.
That's right. So what we try and do, we save a lot of our breast meat and some of our thighs, and what we do is we peel those off a bone and we save our meat like that. You at home can easily do the same thing if you want to cook a chicken breast or whatever. Pull it all apart. We add that into our, we're going to use chicken, creamy chicken soup actually. We make a chicken gravy with it. And we use that first, and we pour that in. And we try to do 2 cups, so we're going to make a recipe for approximately 4 people. So we'll do 2 cups of that, and then what we'll add next is our vegetables. We don't pre-cook the vegetables. We like the vegetables to soak up all the ingredients we have in our chicken roux, or our chicken soup, or creamy chicken soup if you want to use that at home, like I said a minute ago. And then we pour in our peas, and we use English green peas, as you can see, and we don't pre-cook them. We want to make sure the color's there. People like to eat with their eyes, and we want to make sure we don't interrupt that at all. Okay. We use a diced potato. Now, this is one ingredient that you got to make sure you cut very, very small. But if you don't pre-cook them, they're going to come out really moist and tender with this recipe. So we pour those in next. Then we use our sour cream. Pour that in next. And then we use our carrots. And our spices we've already put in our soup, and that's basically a tablespoon of salt, tablespoon of pepper. Actually, we use a pepper blend. Whatever you fancy. You can salt and pepper to taste actually after you're through with the product. But then what we'll do is we'll cover it up with our pie crust, and we either use a pie crust or a pie sheet over the top. Then we'll put it in an oven at 375 degrees and cook it for about 30 minutes. And what that does, it all melds together. Now the spices, again, just to reiterate that, we use a, we call it Fat Man spice. And it's
watch it now. I think that's still personal.
It's Fat Man spice rules, man. It does. I love Fat Man spice.
It's because we're going here and get lots of food, right?
This will be sponsored by somebody else anyway. We're talking about fat boys.
Hey, look, man. But we make it a unique way. What we do, we make it 2 different ways actually. We'll make it and bake it off, and we'll get it done. The finished product, we'll take a fork and bust it up. What we like to do is make sure you get crust in every bite. Yeah. We don't overwhelm you with crust. We fill the pan up. But again, this is a cup of each vegetable. A cup of each vegetable and a cup of the cream of chicken, all poured in. The chicken we use is approximately a pound and a half for 4 people. The crust will be 1 pie crust, and that's all you need.
But now, Tom, the chicken that you use is already pre-cooked, right?
Yes, sir.
For that 30 minutes you're talking about in the oven. I didn't want anybody just
don't put raw chicken.
Throw it in there.
Not advisable. Good point, Hugh.
I'm just saying.
Not advisable to use raw chicken.
Might be a little chewy.
Chewy and make
We're against salmonella
right here. That's right.
Salmonella, what about it?
Yeah.
Oh, use that Fat Boys in. They'll take it right out of
Fat Boys will kill it all.
But now, how does it look? How does a final look like now?
Okay, now this is what we serve most of the time. You see the crust is broken, and the roux's up there. See it.
No, come here.
It's hard to see. This doesn't really shoot well. I see it.
There you go.
All right, see it, man.
It looks good. It does look good.
It's good stuff.
Get that squirrel cup out.
But anyway, We bust it up like that on the crust so everybody gets crust. In other words, you come through our line at Courtney's, we want to make sure you get crust. That's part of the deal, you know. As a lot of times, you know, to serve a lot of people pot pie, people miss that. So we try to break it up on occasion and we make it like what I just showed you. And it's a dynamite seller. We're very proud of the product. And again, Fat Man Spice, you can't do without it. So
There you win again. Boy, you just can't train some people.
But Fridays we serve it, and Mondays we serve it. And,
Fridays and Mondays.
Fridays and Mondays, and we cater all the time with it. And we really love to see you out at Courtney's.
Courtney's,
thank you very much.
Right there on the main drag, right there in Mount Juliet. You can't miss it. If you get to Ace Hardware, you're going to live too far.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Make sure to say hi to us while you're in there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But I tell you what, Tony, I'm going to ask you a question right off the bat. You got to
like
be
coming on here for some reason.
Tony is just like me, I guarantee you. Are you not a peach cobbler fan?
Absolutely.
See, that's
what
what
you
I'm
talking
saying.
about? Do they make anything else?
Do you like to go into a restaurant and get peach cobbler and you don't get any of the crust?
Oh, I'm with the man up there on the
I
podium.
got to have
The
my
crust is the deal.
I like to leave in the little really brown stuff.
What's
Right
so
in the corner.
weird is, and I know I don't look like I
like
like to
the
eat,
corners.
but I really like to eat. When that man was saying crust, I'm thinking crust. Man, that on peach cobbler, that'd be on point
Peach cobbler.
crust.
I mean, something's got to hold the ice cream up,
Yeah.
you know? That's the way I look at it. But Tom's right. I mean, he knows because he knows fat boys. Not fat man, fat
That's how he
boys.
keeps us coming back in there every
That's
day.
right. That's right. He's got to keep you coming back in there. Check him out. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, you can't go wrong. You will get fed a great meal. Hey, we got a contest. What we got, Brandon?
We do. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to get some people set up for bow season and a little bit for preseason. We've got a Hunter Up bow hunter hat. It's a short bill bow hunter hat. It's made to draw your bow
Keeps
back.
that string out of the way.
Getting away. That's right. I've been shooting with it a little bit, and it's not in the way. I mean, it really makes a difference. So we got that, and we're going to send them a bag of Deer 30 mineral mix, so they can go on and get that out and be ready to use their bow hunting hat here in a few weeks. So.
All right. So what color they got to be?
They need to be the 5th caller,
He got it right,
737-7767. And Tony, you're void. You can't call tonight, man. You can't call from the state. Give us a call, be the 5th caller, and we'll get you hooked up.
We'll be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.